Hello and welcome. Obligatory pause for wait. I think I'm live. I think anyway. I should have the hang of this by now. About about one time in every five that I say, yeah, I've definitely got this figured out. Someone says, yeah, no, you're not actually live. But I think I'm live. Today's stream is going to be a live attempt at this community case by Karim Awenat called Shithead, named for the card game of the same name, which apparently is a big thing in the UK. Often these like UK references I'm familiar with because there's obviously a lot of UK Ireland cultural crossover, but this one has passed me by. So yeah, I'm going to be love the author picture, by the way. Thank you, Jack. Yes, I knew it. I'm live. So yeah, this is this is all I've seen so far is just the flavor text saying, "Welcome to the greatest card game of all time, shithead." This isn't a card game you'll find on any casino floor because apparently pointing to someone and calling them a shithead to their face isn't the done thing in a state with guns. I love it already. If any of you have children, however, I'd encourage you to teach them shithead as young as you're able to point a finger and shout, "Daddy is a shithead." So yeah, that's what we got today. I'll just quickly show you. This was so this case was shared as one of Jade's community events with the Jazzy banner. See Jade, we notice. So these were the results. Michael Jarman with the bell emoji, which is just chef's kiss. Made it to 6 out of 9 levels in an hour. I think he did kind of slow down and possibly lose interest a little when he was the only person left for the last 10 minutes and had already won. But that is what we're up against. So oh dear. All right, I'm gonna dive on in. Who knows how long this will take? In this game, you are the shithead. This carries huge responsibility. The number one responsibility is to go and fetch the drinks. You only have to buy them when it's your round, but you need to go and get them for the bar off you trot. Second responsibility is to deal the cards which supplied with a selection of shuffles as shown in the shuffle sheet. Don't worry about the tactics. Each player will only be playing the lowest possible card. Remember that a 3 is the lowest card, then go up in ascending order through, with a 2 being the highest card. But even though a 2 is high, you can always play a 2 on any card, and then any card. Okay, good God. Then any card can be played on a 2. At no point will suits affect the play. Okay. If anyone really wants to win cells, then go for your lives. You won't be able to do it, but it'll be fun to watch you try. Oh, that does tempt me. Level 9 is stupid difficult, which is why the points are so low. It's for bragging rights only. A final note, Shithead has various different rules. These rules below are the correct ones, though, and I don't think they're different or wrong. Why? Well, you're the shithead, that's why. Warning, reading ahead. Okay, so I guess we get into... Oh yeah, there's tons of detail. All right, let's just get into it. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Encoded bonuses. I love it. I wonder whose idea that was. All right, choosing a deck and selecting a card. Getting the hang of the cards. We'll start easy. From the shuffle sheet, find the appropriate shuffle deck and return the card in the specified position. Okay. So we'll call this, I don't know, shuff for shuffles. I think this is just an index. So the shuffles are across the top, so it should be index of this and this. No, oh, sorry. Yeah, it would help if I said what I was indexing, not sheet, but shuff. Wait, did I know that there was a... Oh, just the number. Fine. Yeah, that's not as exciting as I thought. Anyway, right. That's level 1. Hopefully avoiding elimination. Okay, dealing the cards. Once you select the shuffle deck, you need to start dealing the cards to the 4 players. You, the shithead, are player 4. Each player gets 1 card. I'll probably stop, the juvenile chuckling at the word shithead after a little while, but I'm juvenile, what can I say? Each player gets 1 card at a time, starting with player 1 and going clockwise. Each player will get 3 face-down cards, then 3 face-up cards, then 5 cards in hand, and the remaining 8 are in the pot. Okay. No cards are in the middle at the start. The middle is a technical thing and is different from the pot. Good lord. Okay. Fine. How do I want to model this is the question. Return the cards in the order dealt to the specific player position combination, comma delimited. Okay. So, I still just need to kind of wrap my head around this, but let's start with the basics. So sequence 52. So we're going to deal 3 plus 3 plus 5 is 11 cards times 4 players is 44 cards. Okay, so let's do sequence of 11 starting at 0 in steps of 0 plus sequence comma 4. We'll give you that, and then 2 call will give me who these are going to, and then the rest is middle. No, the rest is pot, which is different from the middle. Okay, but then hang on, I also want I also want these to be labeled face down, face up, in hand. Okay, face down. I'm not sure this is the best way to do it, but whatever. Hand. Actually, I don't like having face. Let's just make it down, up, and hand. And actually, let's just make it D, U, and H. Yeah, sod off. Okay, so then we'll do 2 call of if sequence comma 4, then this stuff. Yeah, I think that's right. Oops, all right. Copy, value, paste. Copy, value, paste. Oh, yeah, well, those don't have anything because they're in the fine. Might want to combine these into one column. It kind of depends on how the gameplay goes later. We'll leave it for now. Okay. So, just budge that. So let's see. Player 1, 159, 13, 17, 21. Sorry, player 1 gets 159 down. Yes. 13, 17, 21 up. Yes. And then 25 to 41. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I'm interested in a player. Okay, pot, fine. So let's do right of this, and XLOOKUP. Do an XLOOKUP? Yes, that in. Let's put them here. So 4 different things returning from here. And that starts in row 89. So here, let's do face down, face up, pot, and in hand, right? And I guess we also want middle potentially. So I guess maybe yeah, okay. I want that to be there, and that to be that. Okay, and then middle. So that's M, H, P, U, and D. So then I want to what? I want to filter XLOOKUP, not XLOOKUP. I don't need XLOOKUP. Just index of shuff. Row number is all of them, and column number is this. I want to filter that where. Okay, I'm going to combine these into one, but I'll just put that there. So where this is equal to that, I think. It's a calc, which is fine because I just haven't populated this column yet. So no. There we go. That and that. Okay. And that is right, and we want them in the order dealt. Fine. So now we just join. Sorry, comma, not comma, space delimited. Okay. So I don't know. I'm going to call this lock name and lock code, just so I have them for later, and then we're fine. Okay. Oh, and now I have a code for a bonus. Let's go get a bonus. Why not? For fun. Oh, it's already done. When player N gets dealt the most ace in hand across the one, which player gets put? Answer in the format player N. Got it. Okay. So I want sequence 4 and H. Then I want to X match that against this. No, sorry, not X match. I want to filter this where this equals that. Then I want to choose rows from shuff by that. Good. And then I want to take the left of that and I want to figure out, is that an ace? So I'm going to say sum minus minus left of that equals a. Too many closing brackets. Go away. So I got 41 for you, and I need to lock a bunch of stuff, I guess. Lock that, and don't lock that. And the answer is player 3. Cool. All right. Level 3. I remember seeing in the chat, like about 10 minutes in, which obviously meant he was going faster than me, Jarman, with the first 3 levels done, just saying something like, what is this difficulty cliff lol? Okay, who plays next? Just tell us which player is playing next. You may need this logic later on. Play continues clockwise, starting at player 1, ending at player 4, then coming back to player 1. If a player is out of the game, then skip that player and play moves to the next active player in sequence. Sounds easy, right? It does sound easy. Okay. So last player 3, got it. What's the easiest way to do this? I think first I want to scan 0 minus minus this equals active sum. Wait, is this? Let's see. Find me. No. Okay, here. Yes. So it's the player number, not the player number within the order of things. Okay, fine. So then, what do I want to do? I want to. At this point, we all started guessing. All right. So I want to filter this where this equals active. So let players, I don't know, be that, and nums be 1 times right of players. Then what do I want? Index by num. I don't even need nums, do I? I just need players. All right, let's go with players. So I want index players, and it's going to be mod of xmatch player and this against players. Yeah, so this is against the active players. So in other words, player 3 in this case is actually active player 3, but so we'll take mod that by columns of players plus close plus 1. I think that's it. Yeah. You didn't like that. Oh dear. Why not? No, because I didn't lock the headers. Right, that would help. So lock that. Okay, cool. Now we get to play shithead. Okay, well done. You dealt the cards, aren't you brave? Now let's walk through the first few rules. Oh boy. You should always play the lowest card in your hand that is a valid move. A valid move is to play a single card of the same face value or higher than the previous cards. Ignore suits. Same face value or higher. Got it. Aces are high. 2s are higher than an ace. You can put a 2 on any card. You can put any card on a 2. When you play a card, you put it in the middle. If you cannot play a valid move, you pick up all the cards in the middle and play continuous clockwise. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. Player has the most cards, and how many cards do they have? 2 players have the same number of cards, just use the first player. Okay. So, who's highest? Wait, what? Level, what? Can put on anything. Next card, 7 or lower. Can put on, what? I'm so confused. Oh, these are combos? Is that what we're saying? I'm so confused. Sorry. So level 4, you can put a 2 on anything. Right, this is the order. You can put a 2 on anything. You can put a 2 on a 7. You can put the next card 7 or, wait, or lower? I thought it was higher. Single card of the same face value or higher. Fine. Alright, so first thing first, let's left that, and we'll name this Ord. So you can play if your order is greater than or equal to what came before, or it's a 2. And burns the deck comes up in level 6. Fine. So confused. But okay, I kind of want to look at what else is coming up as well. Using the pot and 7s picked from the pot, keeping the same rules as level 4. After you play a valid move, if there's still cards left in the pot, you pick one up. Fine. If you have to pick up the middle, you do not also pick up from the pot. Okay, when the pot is empty, play continues and the pot never refills. Pick from the top of the pot. Fine. Work your way. Yes, fine. If a 7 is played, then the next card down needs to be the same or lower. Ah, okay. Sorry, got it. So we're reversing direction. You can put a 2 on. Again, using the 5 cards in hand. Okay, but then at some point we got to start factoring in. With the rules above, there are a few more rules to introduce. Okay. 4 cards at the same face value are played consecutively, then you burn the deck. If a 10 is played as a valid move, this will also burn the deck. Okay, burning the deck means all the cards in the middle are discarded, and the player who burns the deck starts again with any card. Okay, if 4 7s are played to burn the deck, you do not need to restart lower than a 7. Oh my word. Okay, you could potentially burn the deck with a 4 of a kind. Oh, wait, with a 4 of a kind? What? What? You can play a 4 of a kind? I thought you played 1 card at a time. Okay. Just fit. Yeah, a valid move is to play a single card. So how can you play a 4 of a kind? Uh-oh. I might be in some trouble here. But okay. Still with me? Good. Probably not. Pick from face up. When you get rid of all the cards in your hand, then you pick up the 3 face up cards into your hand and play them. When you get rid of your cards, you're out of the game. There is no winner. Play continues with 3 players, then 2, until only the new shithead remains. Who is the new shithead, and how many cards did they have when they gained their new title? Okay. Now for the face down cards. When you get rid of all your cards, you've picked up the face cards. Having picked up, okay, so then you pick up your face down cards one at a time. When your hand is empty again, you pick up the first of your face down cards and try to play that. If you can't play the selected face down card, it goes into your hand. With any cards you have to pick up from the middle. Ditto. When you clear that hand, you can pick up the second and ditto for the third. Okay. And then this is the absurdly difficult one. Burning the deck only eases the pressure of the penalty of the pickup. You know what they say about pressure. Pressure. So the tactic you employ is to only cause a deck to be burned if no other moves are possible. Oh my god. Okay. Someone got B5. Oh, interesting. Hang on, sorry, I missed it. At this point, we all started guessing. Understandable. I was particularly confused and annoyed about how many people had managed to get bonus 4 without knowing what the question was. Yeah, I saw Benny said something about, I think he, like, just guessed all 4 players here, and then he decided, alright, I'll just put all 4 players in as answers to all the bonuses, and I think that got, I mean, I guess we can just verify that. Player 1. Oh, yeah, there it is. Just put in player 1. That's bonus 4. Definite shenanigans. Okay. Alright. Whatever. Let's. I can't quite decide the best way to model this. I think the answer is that I just want a running column of whose hand each card is in. We've got the pot and middle. Fine. So I guess. Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. Oh yeah, that's my bonus working, so I guess I'll put those over here. Out of the way. Alright. So, sorry, that is hand. So now we're on level 4, was it? Yes. Okay. So I think I want to move this over here to start, and then the hand is going to be. Wait. Oh yeah, sorry, it gives the shuffle number here. Fine. So it's going to be choose calls from shuff by xlookup this, oops, this in. And is it just shuffle is the only input for all the rest? Yes, fine. So then we'll do the same model, hopefully carry it through. Returning from here. Okay. So, don't need the shuffle tab anymore. So what the heck is going on here? You should always play the lowest card in your hand that is a valid move. Okay, so I guess first thing is going to be player. Start with one, and then we'll figure out who's alive. I guess I'll have alive, P1, P2, P3, P4, and I guess we'll start here with that's all true. Modeling of each card is a super interesting approach. I wouldn't have thought of trying that. Huh. And now I'm very curious what you did do, Michael. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see if this is wise or not. Okay. So, right, I guess I want the order. So this is going to be card, board. It's going to be X match, oops, left of this against ord. Okay. Play the lowest card in your hand. There's valid move, valid moves. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I need a little more space here. Put that back up at the top because I like to keep that in A1. So then the card they play. So I guess let's just assume this is 3 blank. You have to play same or higher. Yes, good. So ord could just be X match left of this against ord. So then it's going to be filter this block where this, so down, up, and hand, right? So I'm interested in hand, where this equals this and hand. So it's a card that that player has, and it has to be. Oh, now it gets complicated. Okay, so it has to be either the order is greater than or equal to that, or I guess left of this is 2. And then I just want the first of those, and and if not found, invalid. Okay, so then that card goes in the middle, right? Play a 2 on any card on a 2, yes. You play a card, you put it in the middle, fine. So, so valid is going to say, just make it blank. So this is not, that is not equal to blank. So then we're going to say if valid, then if this equals the card played, then make it middle. Otherwise, keep it what it was. And if it's not valid, then we're going to say if this equals middle, then it becomes this, yeah, this player's hand. Otherwise, keep it what it was. I think. So let's just have a look-see. Two? Oh, sorry. No. No, 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 no. I do not want to. Do not want to do that. I want to sort them by their order. Ah, bother. Okay. Hmm. I want a lambda for this. Let's grab some cards. Cards, and then I just want to sort by this by X match left of this against word. It's 3 at the bottom, 2 at the top. Yes. So save lambda as cards or result. Wait, what? No, I don't want that. Exclude. Okay. And we'll call this CRD sort, I guess. Okay. So then, before we filter, we'll CRD. Okay, this is just going to throw an error. I don't care. Okay, fine. So now we're a little happier. So from player one's hand, worst card is a 3. They play that. That's in the middle. And nothing else changes. Good. Okay. So then, player. I'll bring this up here. Now, can anybody die in this version? 16 turns. Hmm. No mention of what to do if you run out of cards. But I guess that would count as not having a valid move. That's interesting. Alright, I don't know. For now, I'm just going to leave everybody alive, and then I guess I'll just take my formula from up here so I don't have to think about it again. Ah, what the hell did I do? Oops. I broke it. Why did I break it? That's the question. Boom. Boom. That's not what's wrong, but what is wrong? Model E13 to E64. Oh, did I cut and paste out of there in some silly way? Okay, fine. So it's G. Better. Okay. What did I? Oops. Okay, good. Now, hang on. Where was? No, it was this one. Okay. 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 So I don't know. Just filter sequence 4 by this. The next match. Ooh, that's interesting. X match that player, but what if they're not there? Because they've been killed. Very interesting. So we want to X match, exact match, or what? We're going to go on from here. So if they're out, we want to fall back. So let's go exact match your next smaller item. But if it's player one and player one is out, then I guess I want. I'm going to say if error this, then min of players. I don't know, maybe. Then I guess I don't need index because these are. No, I do need index. All right, never mind. Wait. So if error min of players, close bracket. What happened to the +1? Oh, did I? Wait, what? Did I not do a +1? Oh, I did. Yeah, it's there. What's going on? I seem to have wound up with it in the wrong place. No, I didn't. What? What's going on here? Players is 1 to 4. Fine. X match 1 against. Yeah, what? Okay, fine, we get 1. Okay, mod that by... What am I doing wrong here? Mod that shouldn't change anything. I'm so confused right now. Oh, mod by 1. Oh, right. Sorry, it's just because I did it in rows instead of columns because I'm a clown. Okay, there we go. Okay. That label is totally out of place now, but fine. Okay. So now 16 turns mean 16 turns for each player. I'm guessing not. That would make sense if it doesn't actually, because then we wouldn't ever have to worry about what if somebody runs out of cards. So fine, let's assume it does not. Sequence comma 16. Boom. That out to there, and this out to there. Okay, and things start to go wrong here, but that's okay. So I'll just wrap that in an if error. Bring it back here. Okay, so now I want to just figure out how many things are in people's... I don't have my lambdas. Let's import my lambdas. Definitely gonna want those. Oh my god, I'm a half hour in. Not swimming here, but anyway. Okay. So player 3 has 6 cards in their hand. Bother. They're supposed to have 8. Okay, sorry. Here we are. To help you with the moves, the turns are 3 of hearts, 3 of spades. Right, that's 3 of hearts, 3 of spades. Yes, sorry, that's clubs. Then 3 of spades. Then 7 of diamonds. And we're not reversing yet, are we? No. So then it's 10 of clubs. Queen of clubs. Pickup. Something is breaking after pickup. Right. Right. Yeah. So then this needs to be if error 0, I guess. Because, no. Wait, after a pickup, do you keep going? Yeah, no, I guess you keep going. Fine. So then it should be if error previous. So if error, this. Okay, so then, oh, no, that's not good. Then we get to an ace. We're supposed to get to, so sorry, 10, queen. Oh, wait, hang on. Player who can play any card. Okay, fine, sorry. So it should be if error 0, not if error previous. Okay, then we get a 7. What? No! No! You're supposed to play... Oh, why would you play it? Oh, hang on. 7's supposed to be... Oh, whoa, what? What? 7 of diamonds is supposed to be gone already. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. So let's track the fate of the 7 of diamonds, I guess. There you are. Okay. What's going on? You're played here, but you're not going out. Why not? So if K9, which it is, then if... I didn't lock. Stupid. Stupid. Okay, fine. So we lock that. Let's see. G is just the previous one. That's just the previous one. That's just the previous one. Fine. Okay. Hopefully a little less dumb now. No, it's still... What? What? Okay. So, sorry, let's go find the 7 of diamonds again. Definitely not blowing this away, but never mind. Okay, how the hell does it go into player 3's hand? If M13 equals M. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it does go into player 3's hand. What am I talking about? Okay. But then it shouldn't get played next because some other player is playing. So what? I am filtering on, yes, I'm filtering on their original set of cards, not on their current set of cards. That's why I'm doing silly things. Okay. So this should not be locked in a column. Okay. Anything else stupid going on here? The order is still the order, the card is still the card. Okay. Okay, so now we've got a 10. It's the right 10. Yes, 10 of diamonds. 2, 6, 7, jack. 6, 7, jack, pickup, yes. 9, 9, ace. 9, 9, ace, yes. The 7 and the 6 could also have been a 7 after the 6 could also have been a 7 of diamonds, but suit doesn't matter. Good, fine. So now we get, yes, 3 has the most with 8. Good, okay. So what do I want to do? I want to do most of filter this where where right of this equals h, and then I want to do left of at of that. No, sorry, I don't want to do that. I want to do take of this for 1, and then I want to concat that, and then I want to substitute. My ears burn every time you say jack. That's got to be challenging in this kind of game. Okay. So 3, 8, and I think I need player in front. No space, that's weird, but okay, fine. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to change this model as I go, so I guess I'll just do a different one for each level. So, all right, cross your fingers, let's just check. Is this indeed meant to be spaceless? It is. Okay, fine. Come on. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's every single one wrong. Oh dear. Okay, 61. So I'm going to be very bad at attempting to audit these if I'm getting them wrong. That's the concern. Let's see. First things first, do I have hands for everybody still? I should. Yes, I do. Okay. So we can just give me the most of. Unless you do have spaces, just a small chance. Okay, yes, it is a space thing. Except that this one I'm still wrong. So let's take a closer look. That one might just be the tiebreaker thing, because I don't have a secondary sort in thingy. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so then, so before we take, we'll sort this first by column 2 and then by column 1. They're both descending, I think. No, sorry, that one's descending, that one's ascending. Okay, and then we're good. Whew! All right. No problem. That's level 4 of 9 with what seems to be a big spike in difficulty at level 9. But okay, we'll keep moving. Oh, I got a bonus code. Hooray, let's go get a bonus. I don't need to copy it. Okay, across the games in level 4, excluding the examples, what is the total number of cards picked up from the middle for the first 16 turns only? Okay, so I want sum of this equals middle times this not equal to middle. Okay. I'll sum that over all the turns. And I think this is my answer. Yes, hooray. Whew, okay. Level 5. Using up the pot and 7s, pick from the pot, keeping the same rules as level 4. After you play a valid move, if there's still cards left in the pot, you pick one up. So first few plays, you'll always have at least 5 cards. Okay. If you pick up from the middle, you do not also pick up from the pot. Okay. Okay, so here, if it is valid, in this branch of the world, so I want to say if sequence 52 is equal to x match p against previous hand, and we'll just wrap that in an if error 0 so that it's never true. Then I want to put it into that player's hand, which is this and h. Otherwise, leave it the same. So then, yes, that goes into player 1's hand and carry across. So you pick up, 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 you pick up. Okay, well, this is not a good example because there's no errors, but fine. Let's go with example 5. So let's see here. Yes, here nobody picks up, and then 3 picks up, 4 picks up, 1 picks up. Good. Okay, anything else? Yes, 7s. Okay. If a 7 is played, then the next card down needs to be the same or lower than a 7. You can put a 2 on a 7. Okay. So, it's this bit here, where you're saying the order has to be at least that. I'm going to say if, yeah, I'm going to say if left of this, sod off, of this equals 7, then I want it to be less than or equal to, oops, what did I just do there? Otherwise I want it to be greater than or equal to, but we're still allowing for the possibility, huh? No, that's not right. You're putting that in the wrong place. This is implementing you can play anything on top of a 2, but I want this to be, yeah. Okay, so here it can be that plus the ord is equal to the ord of a 2, which is 13. Okay, so what the heck am I saying? I'm saying it's in the current player's hand. If it's a 7, then it's less than or equal to, or I'm playing a 2. Otherwise, it's greater than or equal to, and I can always play on a 2. I think that's right. Too few arguments for which bloody function. Where am I here? Huh? If error. Oh, I closed too many brackets. Oh god, nervy. So this if left, then that, otherwise that, close. I think I don't want another bracket closed there. Okay, so now it's you can put a 2 on a 7. Yes. Using only the 5 cards in the hand. Who's the first player to get rid of all their cards and on what turn? Okay. So let's see. Here it should happen on turn 27. Okay. So let's do, I don't know, sequence. I guess I can't take. No, it can. Yeah, I don't know how long it could take. It could take forever, but whatever. Yeah, we'll get rid of this nonsense. And then we'll just start copying across. Why is that? Yeah, that's fine. But right now I'm interested in 27. Hopefully the answer here is that that there's no cards in some player's hand. So I got 4H, 2H. Oh, I shouldn't have 2 players gone though, that's not good. Oh no, I got a 1H down there, yes. So player 3 on turn 27, is that right? And there's a 3H, yes. Player 3, yeah, okay, good. Okay, so then I guess I'll do this. I'll say count diffs. This is right of this and H. Oops. And then I want min of that. Then I want if this equals 0, then x match 0 against this. Let's do, so what's the format? I want player number and, okay, so we'll do player and that and that and this. Oops. Sorry, and otherwise blank. Doesn't really matter, does it? So, yeah, player 3, 27. Good. So then, for my table, I'm going to say XLOOKUP true in this not equal to false, returning from this. And then I'm going to do this. Moment of truth. Okay. There, see, what's the big deal? Okay, more rules. Okay. Tens and burns. With the rules above, there are a few more rules to introduce. If 4 cards of the same face value are played consecutively, no pickups in between, then you burn the deck. If a 10 is played as a valid move. Is as a valid move doing anything there? I don't think so. Anyway, let's just say if a 10 is played. This will also burn the deck. Burning the deck means all the cards in the middle are discarded, and the player who burned the deck starts again with any card. Okay. So we need to adjust the middle bit. Well, so first we need to figure out, is the deck burned? Let's start with that, because that's not that hard. Click yes to use that version of the name. Yes, I will use all of the existing versions of the name. Why? Why are you duplicating silly things scoped to only some places? Go away. Anyway. Never mind. So this is L6. So now what are we doing? Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So I want a burn signal. And that signal will be, what's the order of 10? 10 is, no, that's, sorry, 10 is 8. So I want, and where do I guess I put it here. I want to say or, this equals 8. Or columns of unique of 2, 3, 4 by column equals 1, meaning they're all the same value. Ooh, could that be 4 pickups in a row? No, yes, no. Okay, let's just, to be extra safe, say that times this one has to be greater than 0, because it's 0 for a pickup. Okay, so now let's go to example 6. Does it mention when we burn the deck? Also burn the deck with a 10 of hearts, which is here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hopefully here we got a burn. Yes. With a 10. Good. Okay, so then if we get a burn, we discard all the middle and the next player plays again. So let's just color that differently. So we're going to say if burn, then same player again. Otherwise, all this stuff. So then this player, where have they gone? Here we go. Yes, after burning, they get another go. Hooray. And you can start again with any card. So here, I guess. Oh, it's getting complicated now. Bloody hell. This part I still need. So then here, I guess I can say if this, then 1. Otherwise, all this other stuff. Meaning any card is fair game after a burn. So where's my burn? My burn is here. So instead of playing a queen of hearts, I'm now going to play a 3 of clubs. Good, that makes sense. And then, wait, there was something else to do. Oh yeah, I need to change down here. We're discarding, which I guess I'll just code as a space. And that's going to be here, so it's here. So, whoops, all right, that's not where I meant to go. Wait, have I been working on the wrong one? No, I just... Okay. So here, yeah, there's a bunch of cards in the middle. We're going to burn them all. So, if it's a valid move, yes. I assume that means you burn the card you just played as well. So, yeah, fine. Let's see. So I guess here we'll say if burn, then blank, otherwise that. For the card we just did, then pick up from the pot, that's still fair game. And then here we'll say if Q, if burn times Q14 hash equals M, then blank, otherwise that. Close, and if it's not a valid move, then none of this matters, I think. So now we should have, yes, many blanks, hooray. Okay, so we'll bring this all the way back to here, and fill across. And let's see, to help with the moves, 5, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 8. 5, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 8, good. Then another 8, 9, 9, 10. Another 8, yes, 9, 9, 10, 3, 3, 7, 4, 6, 3, 3, 7, 4, 6. 9, Jack, 2, Queen, Queen, King. 9, Jack, 2, Queen, Queen, King. Pick up ace. Yay! Okay. So then player 3 gets rid of all the cards on turn 24. Oh, beautiful. That actually worked. Alright. So then hopefully these are good. Hooray! Alright, this isn't going as badly as I thought it would. Across the games level 6, excluding the examples, how many times is the deck burned? Stop counting when one player is out. Ooh, okay, fine. So, I want to count diffs. Take the burn list. Number of columns I want to take is X match true against this guy is not equal to false. Yeah, so that's my take. And then I want to count how often that is true. I think. No, shit. The only question is, should this be like -1? Well, that's not the only question, obviously. There are lots of questions. So many questions. Try that. And that gives you 34. Yeah. So, which is the game where it makes a difference? Here. Game 119. So I guess the question is, well, let's just see. If the answer is 34. Fine. So then, yeah. So if you burn the deck while going out, we don't count that, I guess, is what that's saying. So that's fine. Okay. Fine. Level 7. You still with me? Good. Pick from face up. Oh god. When you get rid of all the cards in your hand, you can then pick up the 3 face up cards in your hand and play them. Okay. That's actually simple enough. When you get rid of your cards, you're out of the game. Okay. Will you F off? Stupid extra names. Why does it do that? Didn't used to do that. Never mind, I don't care. Alright, L7. Let's grab example 7. So sorry, what's happening here? Right, pick up and face up. That shouldn't be too hard. You said, clearly jinxing things. So what I want to know is if at the end of this turn, no, don't create a circularity. That would be bad. So what I want to know is if the current player had one card here and made a valid move, that would also work without creating circularity. Yes. Okay. So then. Okay, I'm slightly tempted to add a code. So, well, anyway, we'll come back to that. So, start with the ups. So, when your last card is gone, you want to convert all the ups into hands. Got it. So, but. No, I want to keep track of this down here. So, we got P and sequence 4. So what I want to know is, I guess, a 0 to start. This is the start one, right? Yes, I want a 0 to start. And I just noticed something. Might not have been the ambiguity in the instructions that I thought there was, because, yeah, you're going on the start position. That's silly. So it might have been that actually you should have done that, not that. And there was nothing at all wrong with the question. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oops. Anyway, that's an aside. Right, so there's 0. So these are going to be like stage gates, which is 0. You're still playing your original hand. Then 1 is going to be face-ups. And then 2, 3, and 4 are going to be the different stages of face-down. So it'll be FD1, not FD exclamation mark, FD1, FD2, and FD3. So we're going to say, and I guess this, numbers as numbers as well. Actually, I think I only want the numbers as numbers here. So we're going to say this plus this equals the active player times this, no, times this equals 1 times this is a valid move, which doesn't need to be in brackets, but whatever. I think that's it. Let's see. Ooh, that totally broke. Why? Oh, because I didn't lock stuff. Right, that would help. So that's just the previous, that's locked. That's the previous, that's this one, yeah, okay. So, boom, here is, yes, this is the first player getting rid of the cards. Good. Where are we going? Here, there they are. Okay. So if you play, oh my god, this formula is getting so bloody complicated. Okay. If you play a valid move, if it's a burn, no. If it's the current, oh god, what the hell? Okay, fine. So if this is the card that was played, then a burn turns into nothing, and otherwise it goes into the middle. Then if we're the pot pickup card, we pick up the pot card. And otherwise, if it's burn and the middle, then we zero it out. Otherwise, we keep it. Okay, so now finally, somewhere in here, I want to say if that player's number. So let's see, none of these, the pot isn't relevant. The burn. The burn is not relevant, so I can just put it at the end here. So I can say if index of these numbers by this player number equals 1, then something, otherwise that, and a closing bracket. Oh, bother, I did manage to create a circularity after all. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, wait, maybe I pointed to the wrong reference? Probably, yes. Yes, I did. Okay. So down there, and it should only be 4 rows, not 5. That's not the most important thing. Okay. That's better. Now it's all just x's, which is suboptimal, but fine. So, where are we going? Oh my god. Here. So we're saying if the current player just got rid of their hand the first time, and the previous value is current player and face up cards, I think. Good. Then I want it to turn into current player and hand. So now player one's face up cards, 1, 2, and 3 become, yes, hand cards. Okay, with you so far. Then you get to play them. When you get rid of your cards, you're out of the game. There's no winner. Play continues 3 players, then 2, then 1, until only the shithead remains. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, how many cards they have. I was thinking 15 turns is not enough to get a shithead. But okay. Alright, we're getting there. So we're on example 7, that's right. There's no more order of play hints here, so either it works or I'm dead. So I guess let's see how it goes. So hang on, I want to copy over like everything here. Just go from here all the way down. I don't think I ever ended up using that like is still alive thing, but whatever. Details. Okay, so here, I guess this doesn't matter. I can just, I don't know why I didn't just make that look like the rest anyway. So there's 159 turns played, and my question is, seriously? Every player still has cards in their hand? But wait, and this has gone up to 4? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm confused. Well, not confused, I'm just doing something wrong. So, you get rid of your thing, fine. But then later we're going to say you got rid of your thing again, which is not fine. Okay, fine, some other player did it first. Whoa, wait, what? Hang on. Are there steps bigger than one happening here? Or did I just scroll quickly? No, I think I just scrolled quickly. Okay. Let's just find the first instance of a 2, which is here. At this point, we're saying every player has got rid of their hand. And then player 4 re-gets rid of their hand. And let's just say, and this equals false. I could have just said or, whatever. That's not true, no. So other players have got rid of hands before then. Okay. Okay, so where's the first 0? First 0 is here. But why is player 4 not? Oh god, please tell me I failed to copy the formula. That would be very bad. I think I have. Oh shit, where did I make the change? Oh god. Yeah, I made the change just in some places and not in other places, I think. No, that's just a change in, yeah, that's just a change in column. There it is. Oh my god, seriously, I just made it in one place. Didn't copy it anywhere else. I can't believe I did something so stupid. I can absolutely believe I did something so stupid. I apologize for saying that. That's definitely not true. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Okay, so one person gets rid, but wait, what? Oh, but they pick up 4? Shouldn't they pick up 3? I'm confused. Sorry. Oh, sorry, no, there it is. 3. Yes. So they had 1 card, they played it, now they have 3 cards. Good. That makes me happy. Now, do we have any... Oh, right, and that means they never get to 0 here. That's good. Then I don't see anybody getting to 2. That's good. So this is the first time somebody actually gets rid of all their cards, which is good, but I want to go further. I want all but 1 player to have gotten rid of all their cards. So we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Wait, how did this player go from having 0 cards to having 1 card? That's very bad. Well, that's definitely concerning. So player 2 No, player 3. What, wait a second, what? Player 3, yes, was out and then came back in. What the frick happened there? Because they had a turn. Ah, right, because I'm deciding who the active players are based on up here instead of basing it on down there. Fine. So alive can be this greater than 0. No, we'll put a minus minus on it just to keep it as ones and zeros. So that changes everything, but maybe in a good way. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So now one player goes out, two players go out, three players go out. Boom. That's what I'm looking for. And they have 15 cards left, so that's good. Player 2 with 15 cards left. Wow, it worked. Woo! Unexpected joy. Alright. So, I'm going to say if count if this guy is 0 equals 3, then then X match 1 against this exact match next larger item, and that, and some of these. We need to put player in front. Okay. And then it should hopefully be false right up until there. Yes, it is. Amazing. Okay. So yeah, I think this case is more just like a long, like a lot to get your head around and a long time to set up. So like, I think it's an outrageously difficult case. I mean, in 30 minutes, and even in an hour. But it's not actually that hard, in a sense, once you get into it, kind of. Okay. Sorry, I need a space also, so let's, oh no, I have a space. Good, I did that. Ooh, got some NAs, which might mean I need to make the game bigger. But let's see. Yes, still got two players going. Okay, so then let's just insert a few squillion more rounds, copy everything across, and see if that helps. Not enough. Okay, just the one game left now, but yeah, I still got 10 and 7. Bloody hell. I guess it's not obvious what limit there is on how long this game can go on. If the tens, if one of each card and the tens ended up in the middle and then got burned, then you'd never be able to burn again. And then all the cards would stay in circulation. So the game couldn't end until one person controlled all the cards. Which, yeah, I don't know. That seems like it could go on for a long time. But let's see. Moment of Truth, Part 7. Yeah! I have no idea what to do about this. Like, oh, and there's two of them wrong, actually. Level 8, effing hard. I don't know. I guess I'll look at them, but like this, there's so much going on here. It'd be very hard to debug. But all right, let's take a look at 131. I guess first thing is just, is there anything funny going on at the moment we first hit? Okay, so first thing is sum of minus minus of all of this. 0. Okay, so this is the first one, and it's player 3 with 12 cards. I guess I'm just going to check what the answer is supposed to be. Player 4 with 18 cards. Oh boy, that's totally wrong then. Bother. Yeah, there's 180 rounds of play that I would have to debug. The error could be anywhere. I don't know, I might just give up. Keep going. Okay, now for the face down cards. When you get rid of all your cards, having picked up the face up cards, pick from face down one at a time. When your hand is empty again, you pick up the first of your face down cards and try to play that. This is the card that was dealt to you first. If you can't play the selected face down card, it goes into your hand. Oh fuck, you try to play it first. Oh god. Wait, what? If your hand is empty again, right, you pick up the face down card and try to play that. No, because for your hand to become empty, you must have just played a card. So it goes into your hand, and then you try to play it the next time around. It must be, I think. Okay. Ditto when you clear your hand, you can pick up the second, and ditto for the third. You're out of the game when you get rid of your final face down card. It's going to take a lot of turns. Does copying everything right again fix it? Sometimes when I add columns into the middle of something, things that refer to previous columns go weird. I think that that should be okay because the way I did it, I copied from an earlier column, but let's just check. It's worth a shot. I'll copy from way back here, which is definitely before I did all the insertions. And they're already linked, so no. Not fixed. I don't know. I mean, yeah, lots of things could be going on there. Many of them are my mistakes. Okay, so face down one at a time. I don't think I actually need for this to distinguish between face down 1, 2, and 3. Do I? No, it's just, I guess it's just if the number goes up. Okay. Let's do this. Level 8. Yes, sod off. Level 8. Yeah, now the calculation's getting a little heavy. Okay. So, here somewhere, my god, the formula is getting out of hand. Yes, so here are my face up cards. So that's if the index is equal to 1, and I have a face up card. Then I guess I want to say Earth. What do I want to say? I want to say if the index increased and it's at least 2, which is an ugly condition, but fine. Just gonna keep building out this giant Franken formula, I suppose. All right, so my pickup condition is either it's a face up and the value is 1. Okay. Or index of this guy by h10. So that's the value. So I need both the value to be greater than 1 and the value to be greater than the previous one. So index of this minus this. Why is that not? Fine. I'll make it a dynamic array in a second, just for consistency. Index of that minus that by h10. Yes, okay. And then if those things are true, then I want, similar to the pot logic, I want to do a sequence 52 equals that. So open bracket, closing bracket, and my brackets are now balanced, good, and I paste that in, and my brackets are still balanced, that's good. It's going to be matched D against that. Okay, so now I have to go make G76 be an array, because it's freaking out, but that's fine. So we just make this equals. There's really no need for that, but whatever. I like consistency. Okay. So I think that's it. let's go find our first. Oh, sorry, I gotta copy this across. That would definitely help. What? Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, fine. This will make the game last a lot longer, I suspect. But let's see. All right, so we got one. There's two. Let's see. So, player one has one card, makes a valid move, but is not ending up with a card. That's not good. Why not? So, I'm interested in one's hands and one's face downs. So the hand goes to the middle, but the first face down does not. Ah, right. Right, because I'm matching the wrong way. I'm matching for D, but I need to be matching for player number and D. So, player number, which is this guy, and D. So, okay, yeah, now the game is still alive in some sense. So let's find the first instance of a 2 again, which is here. And now, yes, player 1 still has a card in their hand. And it goes on, and then they get rid of it, and then they still have a card in their hand because they picked up a third one. And then, so wait, hang on. 2 is the first face down card, 3 is the second face down card, 4 is the last. Right, so I guess 5 will mean they're out. Okay, yeah, there we go. So 5 means they're out. So, what's the question? Who's the new shithead and how many cards do they have when they gained their new title? Alright, so I think it's basically the same as this one. Except now we're going to say if COUNTIFs this is 5, it's 3, that means 3 players are fully out. Then we're going to X match 1 against this. I don't need to lock exact match or next larger item. Yes, no, sorry, it should be 0. So that's going to get you the player number and then the number of cards they have left. I think we can just do sum because if these are all 5, then these should all be 0. Yeah, that's fine. I think. Just budge this down a little. Oh my god, the game still hasn't ended. This is enormous! Absolutely comically large. Okay, let's just, I don't know, throw out another 150 rounds for a lark. That seems to have broken everything, but hopefully when we fill across, it'll unbreak everything. Please tell me the game has ended. Oops. End. No, and we have errors. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, no, it has ended. Woo! Hooray. Okay. So is the answer player forward 16? No, it's not. God damn it. Should be player 1 with 21 cards. Then I might be. Oh, wait, hang on. I haven't updated to example 8, have I? Yeah, that would help. Okay, so let's try again. I guess we can do this. Just pull it out without having to go manually find it every time. Player 1 with. Yes! Ah, amazing. Okay. Okay. Recalc the data table. Are the rest of the answers right? Come on. I mean, probably not, since I didn't match all the answers on level 7, but yeah, okay. So I'm getting more answers wrong now, but still more right than wrong. Okay. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, this is not fully decoded now because some of my answers are wrong, but okay, fine. Using level 8 rules across all 26 shuffles, what is the best starting position to... Oh my god, this is getting totally scrambled by the end. Best starting position to avoid Note 3 of the games never end. Oh my god. Answer in the format of player number. 3 of the games never end? Okay. To avoid, I don't know what loking is. God. This is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. Okay. So that you can mid-trip. Yeah, this is the same idea as I used, so I should be able to. I don't know. Let's just copy link down here. Or I could just cheat, I guess, is the other option. Just so I can see what the bonus is. Whoops, sorry. No, go away. Just mark that as a big howling cheat. Yeah, it feels like too much of an undertaking to attempt to debug this model. To avoid losing. Huh? Oh, to avoid losing. Got it. Sorry. What is the best starting position to avoid losing? What does that mean? As in which player loses least often? Okay. So I think we're asking for most of text before this, before dash. According to this player, 3 and 4 lose equally often. So I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, across all 126 shuffles. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Bloody hell. Okay. So I suppose I need to pick this word here. Let's pull this out. And then let's reference this to that. Oh. Well, yeah, hang on. I can't. I'm obviously not going to get this right anyway because my levels are calculating wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's close enough that it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Just for a lark. Okay. So I guess then it doesn't matter. Okay. I don't know for sure that it'll let me do this, but I think it will. As I vary this. Gonna take a hot minute to calculate, but I do have Kobe and Karim both shared their models, so I guess in theory I could do a debug that wasn't quite as bad as play, as like just explore forever. Yeah, let's put up the filter menu up there. So just see. Oh no, it said 2 games never end. I see 4 games never ending, so I got bigger issues. But never mind. Let's try it anyway. Most of text before this, before that, and most of will ignore the errors anyway. Yeah, no, totally wrong. Oh, but hang on, wait. Those, yeah, if there's more NAs than there should be, then maybe that's okay, because that means I might need to extend more to get all the games except the 2 that don't ever finish to finish. It is pretty close. Okay, fine. Let's say that we're just going to throw in another 100 turns. Poor machine. I'm sorry for doing this to you. Okay. And yeah, I guess a game never ending is possible because you can play a 7 above something and then something below a 7 and go back and forth, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could get into a loop, which is an interesting idea. Okay, so now let's see what we got. Okay, so minus is error 3. Okay, so there's still scope to extend, but you could add one more loser to these, but you can't break this tie. So yeah, okay, I cannot get this right without fixing my models. So I'll leave that part for now. And that just leaves me with level 9 and a bonus associated with that. Now we're getting tactical. Burning the deck only eases the pressure of the penalty of the pickup. So the tactic you employ is to only cause a deck to be burned if no other moves are possible. I don't think that's actually that big an addition here, he said, clearly jinxing it. But okay. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Come on, stop trying to calculate. I need to delete 1001 data tables at the bottom of this thing. Okay, so get rid of all the data tables. And while we're at it, actually, yeah, well, I'll get rid of this one at least, because that's not currently helping. That'll make it all a little less crazy. Okay, L9. So, yeah, I think this is fine, honestly. So just here, where I filtered to get the cards, I need to do a second sort to say if it would burn, then bump it to the bottom. And everything else stays the same. Fine. So what am I saying? Let val sorted be all that madness. Then my initial thing is just if error at val sorted. Then that. So now I want to say will burn can be if columns unique of the last 3 orders by call is equal to 1, and that's not 3 pickups. Then it's going to be either that or 8 for 10, otherwise it's just going to be 8. Then, no, sorry, I want an H stack actually. Because my val sorted is, yeah, my val sorted is vertical. So then, so my avoid burn will be sort by val sorted. We're going to sort it by row X match left of val sorted against ord. So that equals will burn, and I want to by row or. So that will tell me if this one will burn. And then I want to sort that in ascending order, I think, because that'll put the falses on top. Okay, so now let's go find our first burn. Sorry, first let's go to example 9. There's a burn. Any burns before that? Yes, there are. Okay, and there's a burn. Any burns before that? Yes, there are. Where the hell are they? Should have really formatted these differently, but never bloody mind. There's one. Oh, right. There's a burn right at the start. Great. That's good news. Wait, what? Ah, bugger. Okay. Sorry. So that should be 0. So that does not count as a burn, because that is most definitely not a burn. But here is a burn, potentially. So now, hopefully, no, they play the same card. Why? Probably because I've done it wrong. Okay, so let's just take this. Oh, sorry, no, it's because I didn't. Yeah, I did it on val sorted instead of on avoid burn. Just the basics, always the basics. Okay. Boom. And what's the exam question? You shithead, and how many cards? Okay. So that should be the same as before, so let's look up true in this, not equal to false, returning from here. Ah! It worked! It's a miracle. Okay. Cool. Now my guess is, based on how the percentage accuracy has been going down, I'll probably be like half wrong here, but let's see. Not quite half. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can read bonus 5 through all the gibberish, and if not, I'll cheat on that as well. Of all the 126 shuffles, and using level 9 rules, how many games don't finish within 600 moves? Okay. Okay. So I want to add another 114. And then I want to let's just go a few back to be safe. Oh, maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's the issue. I do have some formulas that refer 3 columns back. Oops. That could be in some way what I've screwed up. Definitely a possibility. Okay. So, how many don't end within 600 turns? Yes. Okay. Yeah, just the same thing. What's all these errors about? Well, fine. I think if I just go with this, it'll amount to the same thing. Come on. A lot of errors, but okay. I don't know why they're so clustered, but okay. Some minus minus is error of this. 63. Odds of being right, medium to low. Why is that prompting you to recalculate every data table, honestly? Anyway. Nope, wrong. Alright. Was it close? No. No, it wasn't. Okay. Let's just quickly check. Oh, it could be... It could be... Also... Oh, no. Yeah, I was wondering if there could be an extra digit there. Oh, but it could be the 600 is actually some other... Anyway, fine. Let's just cheat and put in the answers and see the question revealed in its full glory, and then... Well, then it's time to turn off the live stream and go do some debugging, I guess. Sorry, only one equal sign. Just mark that as a howling cheat. And same thing here and here. And here and here. Okay. Yeah, no, I answered the right question. I just got it wrong anyway. Okay. And then this one, yeah, that one ended in a tie anyway. So, all right. Well, not unhappy with that. Okay, I'm a little unhappy with that. Yeah, I'm a little unhappy with that. In half an hour more than Michael, I have only actually achieved he got 1,005, less than 150 more points than him. Well, although I guess, yeah, he had level 8, so maybe he was one of the ones who sneakily put that in. Oh my god, really? You're going to recalculate all the data tables for that as well? Anyway, whatever. Not very exciting viewing for you, but anyway, that's just a pure vanity thing to see if my score will go up. I don't actually care. Okay. I think I am definitely going to go and look at the model and compare now. I don't think that's going to be exciting live viewing, so I'll maybe just report back later on what I did wrong, or not if I don't get around to it. But I think we're going to call it there for the live stream. Thank you everybody for coming along, and I don't know, that's all I got for today. See you next time.